Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm hoping you can hear me today because it's a little bit on the windy side today. We've got a very strong northeasterly wind. It is a lovely day though. So anyway, today I'm doing a range test on the Eskute Polluno Plus step-through electric bike. What I thought I would do is take it out for a longish ride. Today I've already covered 19 miles so far, and I've just lost one bar off the battery. I've been using it mainly in level assist 1 on the flat bits going into the wind, and I've been using level assist 3 on the hills. So anyway, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to carry on with this ride and I'll report back to you at different intervals. I'm aiming to get maybe around 50 or 60 miles in today. I was originally going to plan on doing a coast to coast ride, but it's just way too windy for that. I'll see you in a bit. Hi again. Well, I'm now just over 30 miles into this ride. We've still got 4 bars out of 5 on the battery, although it is starting to lose another bar. It's starting to go down to 3 bars on the climbs. Now, when I did my first review of the Eskute Polluno Plus, I was heavily critical of the brake performance, and I think I was probably a little bit premature. Now I've got 60 miles on this bike so far today, and the brakes are actually improving. You've still got to put them in a fair bit, but they do work a lot better. Obviously they've gone through a bedding in process. So what I'm going to do now quickly, I've come to a very steep descent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down this hill, try and hold on to the camera without dropping it, and I'm going to do a quick brake test. Right? So there you go, that wasn't too bad. That was just over 20 miles an hour. It did come to a stop quite quickly. Probably going to be doing another 15 or 20 miles and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, the Eskute Polluno Plus is one of those e-bikes that you could quite happily ride for hours on end and not have any problems. Yeah, everything, my hands, my backside, everything's as it should be. No soreness, no aches or pains, perfect. Anyway, I'll report back in a minute, guys. made it back to Plymouth. So far I've done 42 miles, and just checked on the app, and apparently I've still got 61% of battery remaining. Now it is dipping down to 2 bars on the climbs, still staying at 3 bars on the sort of flats. So yeah, it's looking good. Probably got about 6 miles, 7 miles left to do, so I think by the time I get home I'll probably be on around 48, maybe 49 miles, and I will be reporting back to you guys once I get back home. See you later. Hi everyone, I finally made it back home, and I'll share the stats with you. I'm really impressed with the performance of the Eskute Polluno Plus so far. Right, on that ride I covered 50.84 miles, just under 51 miles, 3,061 feet of elevation gain. My average heart rate was 97 BPM with a max of 138 BPM, so a lot lower than had I done the same route on my regular bike. If I'd have done that route on my regular bike, my average heart rate would have probably been certainly in the mid 120s, even if I was taking it fairly easy. Now, as far as battery consumption is concerned, I certainly didn't deplete the battery, quite a long way from it actually. According to the Eskute app, when I got back home, I'd only used 50% of the battery, and it showed 50% of the battery remaining on the app, which is very impressive. I mainly used the Eskute Polluno Plus in level assist 1 for the flatter sections. On the hills I did take it up to level 3, and I think on occasion I took it up to level 5. As far as the performance is concerned, I had what I would consider to be a very leisurely ride. I certainly didn't break out in a sweat. Did have a strong headwind for quite a portion of the ride. I think I switched the assist off for a little bit of the Plim trail going up. I just thought I'd take it easy, and the bike is fine to pedal on the flat with no assist. Towards the end of the ride I did put it up to level 3 when I was coming out of Plymouth. But so I would say their range estimate of 75 miles is actually quite a realistic possibility. Now, one thing I will say is the battery indicator on the display has 5 bars, 5 indicating a full charge. Obviously when it's depleted there'll be no bars left, but I was down to sort of 2, just coming back. There's a little hill just before we get home, and it did drop down to 2 bars just before we got home, but when I got back home and I was on the flat again, it went back up to 3 bars. So, and if you put it in a higher power mode when you're climbing a hill, the battery level will drop. That's obviously down to the voltage sag in the battery, which is quite a normal thing. So yeah, I'm really impressed. I think the average rider riding that bike in level 3, which is plenty of power to be fair, is going to see at least 60 miles out of a charge without too much problem. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you found this video useful. I will be adding more content in the future. See you later.